Hey everyone, this is Friedel Hakureja Rafe, and I'm here with my recap and review of Boruto Naruto Next Generation's anime episode number 225, which is titled Showdown Between Best Friends. Now, the fandom has been looking forward to this match for weeks now because it's between Salad and Chocho, and yeah, those two are two best friends, but they need to take this match seriously because the winner is the one who's going to be promoted to Chunin. And I have to say that the action sequences and the emotional impact of this battle, I think both of these things were handled very well. eh, Especially because all of this happened in one single episode. It wasn't dragged out over the course of two episodes. And however, while I like the action sequences and the emotional stuff between Salad and Jojo and their own personal goals and the obstacles they needed to overcome, the ending of the scene concerning Amado and Bruto and Bruto and Mitsuki going to rescue him because he got kidnapped. That entire sequence didn't make sense to me because I still don't know how someone as important as Amado could be kidnapped right from inside the Leaf Village so easily without Naruto or anyone else realizing that he's gone. It makes no sense to me. Where's Sumire? Isn't Sumire wondering where Amado is? Didn't Sai have people guarding Amado? But yeah, I'm still hoping that it's not actually Amado, but you know what? We'll get to it in a bit. So the episode opens up with everyone excited about Chocho's and Salad's match. Shikamaru is like, this is going to be a very good match because the previous matches were good too. And I'm like, Shikamaru, who are you trying to lie to? Because the previous match between Wasabi and Iwabi, even though I like certain moments in that particular match, it wasn't a good match. Don't lie. But yeah, Naruto is like, I'm interested in seeing how much they have grown. So yeah, the match is going to start in 15 minutes, and we get to see Shikadai coming out from one of the washrooms, and he sees Inojin just sitting in the dark, and Shikadai is like, Inojin, what's wrong? And yeah, Inogen is like, now that the battle is over and all of this is coming back to me, I'm feeling guilty. And as Shikadai and Inogen are talking, because Inogen is really, really sad that he couldn't become a Chunin and he couldn't fulfill the promise he made with Chocho, and Shikadai doesn't know about that promise. So Chocho is running towards her teammates because she is worried about the upcoming match, and she notices Inojin and she's like, wait, Inojin, what's up? And this is where Inojin apologizes to Chocho about the promise, and Shikadai is like, what promise are you guys talking about? So yeah, this is where Chocho and Inojin tell Shikadai about the promise they made, that both of them will become Chunin so that Shikadai is able to wear his Chunin vest. And Shikadai is like, no, that's not the reason that I don't wear the vest, because you think that I don't want to make you guys feel bad. It's just that I don't like the design, I don't like wearing it. And yeah, Inogen and Jojo know that Shikadai is trying to save face. He's trying to make up an excuse because in reality, he is waiting for his teammates to become Chunin so that all of them look the same. And this is where Inogen is like, Chocho, you need to fulfill the promise, and I really want you to take this match seriously. Fulfill the promise for me, Chocho. And this gives Chocho the motivation she needs to face off against her best friend, Salad. And as far as Salad is concerned, she's warming up in the locker room, and we have Wasabi, Namida, and Subaki there. And yeah, Namida is kind of worried too because Namida is like, Salad, are you okay facing off with your best friend? Aren't you worried about this? And Salad is like, no, I'm not worried. I'm prepared. I knew that this might happen, and I'm going to go through with it. And you can kind of tell that Salad is acting a bit. She is trying to seem cool, even though you know that there's more of an emotional turmoil occurring beneath the surface, which does appear as the match continues. So then we get to see Kawaki, and he notices Shinki looking at him, and I guess Kawaki has been noticing Shinki looking at him a lot. And this is where both Shinki and Kawaki end up making eye contact and send each other signals. And I'm like, you know what? The way Kawaki looked at Shinki and Shinki looked at Kawaki, and then Kawaki walked out of the stadium and Shinki followed. That's kind of how queer men hook up when they're on the DL. Looking at each other from across the street or across a room, making eye contact, and one of them leaves and the other one follows. But yeah, Kawaki leaves, and Shinki decides to follow Kawaki and her teammate Shinki's teammates are like, where are you going? Aren't you interested in watching the match? And Shinki's like, you know what, I'll be right back. So as Kwaki is walking, Shinki is behind him, and Kwaki's like, what the heck do you want from me? And Shinki is like, you know what, you should stay, you should really stay and watch this upcoming match. And Kwaki's like, what you aren't going to do is tell me what you want me to do. And Shinki is like, you know what, you shouldn't underestimate Junin. So I would like you to come back and watch the match. He places an arm on Kwaki's shoulder, and I'm like, I think Shinki is trying to be friendly towards Kwaki, but he doesn't necessarily know how to. So of course, Shinki placing his hand on Kwaki's shoulder, Kwaki doesn't like that. He looks at it as a threat, and Kwaki is like, you know what, I'm going to attack you. So Kwaki decides to punch Shinki. His arm gets stuck in Shinki's metallic coat, and Kwaki's like, so this guy has power. So he ends up going at Shinki with his extended scientific ninja tool enhanced arm, and Shinki is able to easily grab it, and then Shinki grabs Kwaki from the side, and he pushes him to the ground. And yeah, Shinki is like, you know what, as I said, I think that you should come back and watch this match. And Kawaki is the kind of person who basically he reacts to people with power. So I guess in this little moment, Kawaki realized that, you know what, Shinki isn't joking. Shinki is a powerful person, and I should take him seriously. And yeah, Kawaki decides to attend the match. And I do, and now I do, while I do. Personally, yeah. Personally, I wanted both of them to have a proper fight because I wanted to see how much stronger Shinki has gotten, and yeah, fighting Kawaki is a good test. But I can understand where the writers are coming from. They just gave both of these young ninjas, not ninjas necessarily, Kwaki isn't a ninja, these young characters this little moment to showcase to the viewers, us, that you know what, Shinki has become powerful. He is a Chunin already, and Kwaki without the karma mark, he isn't as powerful as he was before. And I do think that without the karma mark, if Shinki and Kwaki are actually fighting, even with Kwaki sending his energy beams at Shinki, I think that Shinki might, yeah, he'll figure out a way to defeat Kwaki. In my opinion, because Shinki is a ninja, he's a Chunin, and I think he's going to come up with a strategy to take Kwaki down. But yeah, in because as I said, Kwaki is someone who responds to power. He's like, you know what, this guy is powerful. Might as well go back in and watch the matches. And I think that Kwaki personally also wanted to do that, and that's why he listened to Shinki. So the match is underway, and Chocho and Salad are like, we are going to we are going to give each other our all in this match. And they're like, okay, so they go in with the Shuriken, their Kunai, and then Chocho comes in with a big punch. Salad, who has activated her 2 Tomoe Sharingan, she ends up dodging Chocho's punch. And at first I was like, wait, in this episode, are we going to see Salad activate her third Tomoe Sharingan? But no, that didn't happen. So yeah, these two are fighting. Shinki is back, and and Shinki's teammates are like, "Oh, you're back. That was quick." And Shinki's like, "Yeah, that was quick." So the girl asks, "So how was it?" And Shinki is like, "You know what? Not bad, not bad." Because I think that Shinki can realize that Kwaki is a powerful opponent. So we get a taijutsu match, and I have to say, I was actually impressed by Chocho during this match. Even though we know that Salad is powerful than Chocho, the fact that Chocho is able to keep up with Salad, even though Salad has a 2 Tomoe Sharingan, and that too in taijutsu, yeah, Chocho's taijutsu skills aren't to be taken as a joke. She's a good taijutsu fighter at a Genin level, at least. Because she is again, and I think that her taijutsu skills should be equivalent to a mid-tier Chunin in my opinion, because she is able to hold her own against someone with a 2 Tomoe Sharingan. So she punches Salad, and Salad ends up landing on a wall. And Salad is like, you know what? You are very serious, Chocho, huh? You know what? I'm going to be serious too. So she ends up using her lightning ball jutsu, and she targeted Chocho. And Chocho is like, no, I'm not done yet. And Chocho decides to punch literal lightning balls just like that, and I'm like, Chocho, that's cool, that's cool. And Salad is like, you know what, I'm not done yet. And then she ends up summoning a whole lot of lightning balls, and yeah, Chocho tries to punch some of them, but she gets hit. and yeah, it's bad. So Chocho gets another hit and she ends up flying. She hits a wall. She's down, and this is where Salad is like, "Oh no, oh no, what did I do?" Because you can tell that Salad, yeah, these two are best friends. So of course, Salad is going to get a bit emotional if Chocho gets hurt, especially if she got hurt because of Salad's attack. And Salad goes towards Chocho and she's like, "Chocho, I'm sorry." And yeah, Chocho doesn't appreciate that. Chocho's like, "Wait, did you just say sorry? Are you apologizing?" And Salad is like, wait, what happened?" And this is where Chocho is like, "Okay, so you were basically making fun of me, huh? You were never serious during this battle, and you thought that you could take me down without really trying your best." And yeah, that gets to Chocho. Chocho isn't happy about it, and Chocho's like, "Salad, you need to get your head in the game because I'm serious, and I want you to be serious too." And this is where Chocho comes in with a punch, and she punches Salad, and Salad hits the wall gets broken. And yeah, it's a it's a direct powerful hit, and I like the fact that Salad is still able to brace such an impact. And this is where the audience is like, you know what, Salad needs to go grow serious if she wants to defeat Chocho, because Chocho isn't playing around. And this is where Inogen is very happy for Chocho, and Inogen is like, you know what, don't underestimate our Chocho. And Shikada is like, our Chocho, really? So this is where Chocho is like, "Salad, are you really prepared for this match? You didn't, you because I feel that you aren't prepared enough." And this is where Salad thinks about being prepared to face what's to come. And we get a flashback to when she was talking to Sasuke, and Sasuke was like, "Salad, are you prepared to take down Boruto, your friend?" Not necessarily best friend, but your friend, basically kind of a family member, because they do call each other aunts. They do call each other's parents uncles and aunts, right? But at least Boruto does. So yeah, this is where Sasuke is like, "Are you prepared to take down Boruto if he loses control? Are you prepared to kill him?" And he takes out a kunai, and Salad is like, "Yep, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to kill him." And as she's remembering that scene, she's like, "You know what? I guess I wasn't prepared enough." And the fact that this episode showed Sasuke taking out the kunai and talking about killing your own best friend or close friend to stop them from hurting other people, like, I think that relates to Sakura trying to kill Sasuke, Sasuke trying to kill Naruto. And yeah, there were a whole lot of layers to this conversation that Sasuke was having with Salad. However, from the Naruto franchise, we know that Sakura couldn't go through with killing Sasuke. Naruto couldn't go through with killing Sasuke either. So it will be very interesting to see whether or not Salad will have it in her to kill Boruto. And yeah, even Sasuke couldn't kill Boruto. He let his guard down, and that allowed Momoshiki to take away his Rinnegan. So yeah, Salad is like, "You know what? I am prepared." So these two start fighting again with kunai. It's a very well choreographed fight. There's a whole lot of taijutsu in there, and Salad ends up using her fireball jutsu, and Chocho is like, that's not going to do me in." She ends up using her human boulder attack, and Salad dodges that, and Salad goes in with a fireball jutsu again, and that's a direct hit for Chocho, and Chocho's down. However, she hasn't given up yet, and this is where Sai, Naruto, and Shikamaru are very impressed by the battle. Shikamaru is like, "Yeah, this is a good battle between two best friends," and Naruto's like, yeah." Basically, the adults are like, "You know what? It kind of remind." Naruto's like, "You know what? I have been in a similar position, because again, Naruto had to fight Sasuke a whole lot of times." And this is where Sai is like, "You know what? Sasuke should have been here. It would have been good for him to watch this match." And Naruto's like, "You know what? It's Sasuke. I have a feeling that he's already here." So we get a shot of Sasuke. He's in the stadium, and he's looking at his little girl fighting her best friend. And I think that entire thing must have brought memories to Sasuke. So the fight continues, and this is where they're like, "You know what, Chocho and Salad, yeah, both of them are like, we need to end this. We need to go all out." And again, a whole lot of taijutsu, and as I said, the fact that Chocho is able to give Salad a tough time with taijutsu skills, even with the two Tomoe Sharingan activated, good for you, Chocho. And the entire audience, the rest of the audience in the Hidden Leaf Village, they are impressed by these two young ninja Chunin to be as well. And even Kawaki is sweating a bit, because I think everyone is anticipating who the winner is going to be. I guess the writers tried to show that it was that both Salad and Chocho were basically evenly matched, and that's why the people were kind of anxious, the spectators. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think that Salad, if she gets very very serious and she unleashes her true power, she should be able to defeat Chocho, and that's exactly what happened. Chocho and Salad ends up activating her Chidori, and I'm like, Salad, really Chidori? Are you going to pierce Chocho's heart? Or actually kill her, because this is a very very powerful jutsu. And in order to counter Salad, Chocho ends up activating her butterfly mode, and I really like the little butterflies down here that were made of chakra. And yeah, these two decide to go head on, and there's a huge explosion. There's a whole lot of dust. The spectators are curious about who won, and as the dust settles, we get to see that Chocho, yeah, Chocho's down. She's exhausted. She's lost. And again, the fact that Salad used Chidori and Chocho's entire, like at least half of her body didn't disintegrate. That's a miracle in itself. Because again, I do feel that Salad didn't necessarily actually hit Chocho with the Chidori, and Chocho's own chakra punch or chakra aura from the butterfly mode was able to counter the Chidori at least a bit, at least enough that she didn't get severely wounded or something. But yeah, she falls to the ground. Shikadai and not Shikadai and Inojin run towards her, and this is where Shinki is like, "So, what did you think of the match? I told you that you should be here to watch it, huh?" And Kawaki's like, he didn't necessarily respond, but I think that Kawaki's like, "Yep, I guess this guy was right." So Salad helps Chocho. Salad decides to talk to Chocho, and they are still friends. They are still friends. Chocho is sad that she couldn't win against Salad, but Salad at least gave her a good match, and that's all that Chocho could ask for. And Inogen and Shikadai end up helping Chocho up. She's very tired. She can't even walk, and yeah, this is where we get to see Chocho crying because she's like, I really wanted to become a Junin, so that we could wear the vests, even though I'm not necessarily a fan of the design. But Inogen is like, you know what, Chocho, don't worry about it. And personally, I would have felt very bad if you were able to wear vests with Shikadai, and I was the only one who wasn't wearing vests. So maybe next time. So don't be too hard on yourself, huh? And Chocho is like, you know what, we'll go with that excuse. So the three of them leave, and I wanted to see Chocho become a tune-in, but it is what it is, because I really felt for her when she was crying. Because even if Salad doesn't become a tune-in yet, Salad is still strong enough to hold her own, in my opinion, even if she doesn't get promoted to Junin. So Sasuke is there. He ends up talking to Salad, and he's like, "I'm impressed. I was impressed by you. You did what you had to do." And yeah, Salad is very happy to see her dad. Now, some of the Bruto fans must be wondering where Sakura was. Why wasn't Sakura shown to be spectating Salad's match? Especially because she was so excited for Salad's match in the previous Chunin exams. And I'm like, Sakura is a head medical ninja. She must be busy. But then again, they did show watching Inojin's match on TV. Maybe we could have had a quick shot of Sakura watching Salad's match on TV and being happy, but what can you do? So this is where Sasuke is like, yeah, I'm impressed. I'm proud of you. You did what needed to be done. And this is where also Sasuke is like, okay, so where are Mitsuki and Boruto? And Salad is like, wait, those two aren't back yet. And yet, she is angry at Mitsuki and Boruto, but she's also worried about them because she's like, what if something bad happened to those two? So we cut to Boruto and Mitsuki, and this is the part of the episode that didn't make sense to me. Again, I have no idea how someone like Amado could be easily kidnapped right from the village. So this is where Boruto is looking at Amado, and Mitsuki is like, okay, so we are here to help Amado, huh? But what if Amado is actually someone who is going to betray the village? What then? So we get an entire conversation with between Amado and these people, and these people want Amado to start working for them. They're going to fund his research facilities, resources, and all of that. All Amado needs to do is share his scientific ninja technology and data with them. And I was like, okay, so you guys ended up kidnapping Amado. Maybe you could have a better chance kidnapping Katasuke and threatening him. But yeah, again, I guess they thought that Amado would be easier to manipulate because Amado just came to the village and they aren't, and he isn't necessarily loyal to the village. Like his loyalty isn't confirmed yet. But Amado is like, no, I'm working with the Hidden Leaf Village. My allegiance is with them, and even though I like your offer, I won't be helping you guys because Amado is like, you know what? I don't actually like people who look at scientific ninja technology as mere tools for power and attacking other people. So yeah, that's a no. And the people who kidnap Amado, they're like, oh, that's bad too. That wasn't the answer that we were hoping for. So you know what? We're going to kill you here right now. And this is where Amado is like, you know what? I'm not going to go down without a fight. So he ends up extending that resonating fork that he used against Chikatai all those episodes ago when he was making his way towards the Hidden Leaf Village and he wanted some negotiation power. But before Amado could use that, this is where Bruto comes in with his kunai, and the guys are like, you know what, one more step and we're going to kill Amado. But no, Mitsuki is fast enough. He throws a shuriken at the people who are threatening Amado's life, and then he ends up extending his arms, hugging and grabbing Amado, and Bruto and Mitsuki take Amado out of the warehouse. But before they do, Bruto does throw an exploding kunai to take care of these four people. And yeah, I guess Amado has been saved. And again, I have no idea. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that Amado got kidnapped and no one in the village knows that Amado got kidnapped. Like, how is that even possible? And Bruto knows that and Naruto knows that that code is out there searching for Boruto and the rest, that the Kara organization is still active, and the fact that Boruto is able to stay out of the village for this long without any security detail, again, I have no idea what's happening. And this is where Amado is like, thank you for rescuing me, and if you wanted to rescue me, you could have done it earlier. And this is where Amado is also like, weren't you two participating in the tuning exams? And Boruto's like, yeah, the tuning exams, I totally forgot. And Mitsuki is like, don't worry about it, we still have time, we can make it. And Bruto is like, how are you so calm about this? So yeah, Bruto and Mitsuki decide to run back to the village for the tune-in exams, and they literally just leave Amado back there. And I'm like, wow, you just rescued Amado, and instead of taking him with you guys, you just you left him. Like, the entire thing doesn't make sense. The entire thing necessarily doesn't make sense. And personally, when Amado's life was being threatened while he was sitting on the couch, I really thought that it was basically Mirai using her transformation jutsu in order to find out what that mysterious group wanted from Amado. But no, I guess that this is really the actual Amado. Again, it makes no sense to me. So Bruto and Mitsuki notice the screen in the village, and they're like, you know what? We still have time. We still have time. We can make it. So the episode ends with Denki looking at the screen, and he's like, the only three opponents left for me are Tsubaki, Mitsuki, and Bruto. And Denki is right. Regardless of who he goes up against, those are very strong opponents. And Denki is worried, but then again, we do know that Denki has this scientific ninja technology that he's been working on. So I'm looking forward to seeing him use that scientific ninja technology. And if Denki ends up becoming a tune-in, that would be very surprising. But yeah, I will be doing a written review of this for the Geekery. The link to the review will be down in the comment section below as soon as the review is published. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know what you thought of Chocho versus Salad. Let me know what you thought of Denki versus Kwaki, even though it wasn't necessarily a battle. And what are your thoughts about Amado? How the heck did he get kidnapped without the village knowing, and then Mitsuki and Bruto just left him there? Like, what's happening? But yeah, let me know what you thought. Until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later. Bye.